Okay, a 3 plus 2 blitz game today. Start with e4 again. Let's see how it goes. d6, so we're looking mainly at a perk. Okay, go d4. Knight f6. I like bishop d3, c3, and knight bd2. Not knight bd2, but knight d2. Now it is knight bd2, but yeah, something like this. It looks nice. Castles h3. I mean, no rush. I'm expecting knight b to d7 with the idea of e5. Now I can play e5 myself. e5 d takes knight g4 and then e6 takes knight g5, hitting the knight, hitting the pawn. But there is d5, not d5 the knight d5, but then I push. So yeah, I like taking this risk. Takes knight g4 and e6 captures knight g5. Only move is I forget about this move a lot. Bishop e2, just trading off queens. Trading off queens and going to e4 after h6 seems okay. It's just that this whole queen side needs to be activated, including this bishop that's on d1 for some reason. Yeah, probably think about h. Okay, yeah. So I said knight. I said knight e4. Thought about knight e4, but knight d3. No, I don't think I should be worried. I was also thinking about knight h3, but don't think it's a big problem. So now I can just hop around actually, just create weaknesses. But now I do entice b6 followed by bishop b7, so that was not a good idea. I could play bishop f4, just throwing in a move. Bishop f4. Hopefully I don't run into anything else. The e's knight, that's crazy. Knight f to g4. But I'm burning a lot of time here. I shouldn't be overthinking. Just that knight f to g4 seems like the best move. Even though you're moving the knight again. But I can play bishop g3 and h3. Yeah. Leave my opponent with weaknesses. The double pawns here. Weakness. Yeah, just go back, takes, and then h3. If they sack, bishop g3 takes, h3 sack, takes. Not the knight's no longer a problem. I forgot about that. But where does your knight move? Since okay, so I'll go down a pawn, but I'll have the better pawn structure. I hope my calculation is correct. It's gonna sack. Forgot about this one. Really forgot about this one. But then I can always take and yeah, knight d3 takes hit the bishop. c4, c4 or bishop c4. Bishop c4 I could take, but I do not want to open up that file. So rook e6 seems okay. Then I can just play bishop f2. Okay, so now I have to take. And hopefully he plays rook f7. Then I can just takes and pick up the knight. But I need to play a bit faster. c4 might be an option here. c4, bishop f3, going off the rook moves, and then knight bishop d5, king h1, king h8, sorry. Man, I can't do that. I have to play b3 with c4. Can I take? There is a bit of extra factors here, but this should work because now I can capture. Eating the rook, and I can capture. Will I be down a pawn? Yes. Might be down 2 pawns actually, just due to multiple factors. But for now, I will keep hunting. Keep hunting. But I did not see this move at all. So I have to just I have to develop my pieces. I will go down the pawn, but I can always play. Okay, let me give a check. Captures. The rook has to move. Where does the rook move to? I can have discovery. Yes, so I win. I win the rook. Okay. I will take that win. Okay, so it's actually theory that I'm playing. I did not know that it was theory. That's a great move. I will take it. I will take it. Knight g5 was wrong. So queen e2 is preferred. With queen e2, e5 overlooks a vulnerability. This overlooks an opportunity to block an attack on him. So it's check. That's how we check. King h8 and then knight g5. Hitting the knight, and it's I'm planning knight f7. So I'm assuming wait, you can play knight h6, but then you lose the an exchange plus a pawn. Yeah, so it's an interesting line. So my play was a bit bad. Okay, so capturing the knight. I thought capturing the knight, but knight takes. I mean, capture bishop takes, and then what do you have after that? Yeah, you don't have much. You can pick up, get the bishop here, but you lose an exchange. Let me think. Oh, the position is so bad they tell me to give up on exchange. Okay. Yeah, no, we don't do that. We do not do that as humans. Put up a good fight here, but yes, takes. Okay, so they wanted me to go back to e7, e2. I can't even think today. E2. Yeah, this seems better. With rook c7, I'm just allowing my opponent to. What? I'm just allowing them to go to the e file. So, but knight e4 is a good move. Knight f2 e4. I thought it was checkmate here, to be honest. With bishop g5, king d1 has to be checkmate some way. Oh, I escape actually here, but there might have been discovery tags. Yeah, I completely forgot this pawn on c5 was for free. But here was a big mistake. Bishop d4. Now I just capture the defend of the rook and pick up the rook and yeah, win the game. Got very lucky.